Hi guys, it's Jess. I am Mystic Lady Tarot 777 and I'm back with a special video for Sagittarians. This is love predictions. So we're going to find out what's going on in love for you guys, what's coming up in love for you guys. So if you're watching this, then you're probably looking for love. But we are going to see what is going on. I'll just have a little shuffle up and ask Spirit to come in. What is for Sagittarius? By the way, I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm hoping this reading will be really, really special. Before I do go ahead, I'm going to do the usual spiel and ask if you could subscribe and like this video. It would mean so much to me and help me spread free tarot around the internet. You can join me on Instagram as well, which is Mystic Lady Tarot 777, all one word. And take no imposters, I'm the real deal. Born Heyoka. I also do vibrational medicine, all sorts. So give me a shout on Instagram. My details are all down below. But we are going to ask Spirit now. What is coming up? What's going on for love for Sagittarius? And as I deal out the first cards, please remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Can't possibly be for every Sagittarius in the world. So if it doesn't resonate, please move on with love. And if it does, please take the message gleefully. I do see a cause for celebration here. The immediate energy that's jumping out at me is just, woohoo, yay. But then the Three of Cups came out at the end. I'm not seeing that as third party at the moment. We're going to go in and analyse this a bit further. But right off the bat, I see a union between two people here. I see love coming in. Okay, so I'll tell you what cards you've got first of all. You've got the Page of Cups. You've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. You've got the Three of Wands, Ten of Wands. God, there's a lot of wand energy here. And because you're a fire sign, yeah, possibly dealing with another fire sign. I don't know, it doesn't have to be. But there's more fire energy here than anything. Actually, I'm talking rubbish. There's if you then got the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups, there's 3 water energies and 3 fire energies. No pentacles and no swords. So, that doesn't have to be. I very much doubt you're dealing with an air sign or an earth sign, but it still could be. I tell you what, I always say when it comes to these things, you check people's and your own Venus, but also your moon, because we emote with our moon, but we love with our Venus. So those signs are really important when it comes to love reading. I say check your Mars when it comes to just like general readings, like going for it. Your Mars is like what you know, how you go for stuff, how you go about things, how about getting what you want, and like how you go about that. So yeah, I'm first of all really, really drawn to this Two of Cups. Everybody wants to get this in a love reading. It couldn't really get much better than that. And I should be, well, I am. You should be very, very happy to receive this. It's a union of souls, and there is incredible love here that you're giving to each other. It's as good as the Lovers card, in my opinion, but less lusty and less of that. Oh, it's hard to explain. Less of that fiery passion and more of just like looking into each other's eyes, a soul connection. These actual cups have hearts on them, and look how they're looking into each other's eyes, and the heart that surrounds them, their aura, their heart chakras glow together. It's almost like if you were to hug this person, you'd feel like a bolt of electricity. I see the moon there. It could be your strongest guiding spirit on your shoulder that's always watching you, like a bright orb that's always around you that only comes out in certain photographs, something like that. It could be the moon. It could, represent your emotions. There's various planets and other little moons. I do see great emotion here. Look at the way they're both barefoot and exposed, but their feet are not on the ground. You're like floating in space together. It's like you feel like your feet are off the ground. Never mind head in the clouds. Your heads are going to feel like you're in space, guys. And it's just the two of you that exist when you're together. When you're together, it's just the two of you looking into each other's eyes. you're the only two people in the world that exist. And there's nothing but loving energy. And you like talking to each other. You like what each other has to say. You communicate without words quite a lot, I think. So there is a great, beautiful thing coming in for you. I feel that you really, really, really deserve it. Because after here, it's like things seem to be moving pretty slowly or even away from you when it comes to love. You thought things were getting further away from you, not nearer. But it was an illusion. Please forgive my squeaky chair. It's squeaking away. I don't know if it's picking up on the sound. Anyway, so to me, this is quite a lonely card, the Three of Wands. It's somebody who's achieved a lot in life. And these are your ships in the distance there. And you've basically built up great wealth, whether that be material wealth or whatever. You've actually built up great life experience. So that's what this is about, great life experience. And there's still a lot to do. And you radiate success. This is what I'm seeing. But you're a bit lonely, even though you radiate success. You're holding on to one of those wands of life with, for dear life, letting the other two stand behind you protectively. The one you're holding on to, I notice, is green for the heart chakra. I think that's the one that really needs to be opened. Your heart chakra is the chakra that really needs opening at the moment. So I do work on that. Perhaps using Hertz music, HZ music. I just recently bought myself a heart chakra crystal bowl. Some of you might be into doing that sort of thing. It plays the F note for the heart. So it's beautiful. It really helps open up the heart. There's meditations to open up the heart chakra. But before we move on to this, actually, have a little analysis, because we're getting into the beginning of the reading with the Page of Cups. I always see this guy as slightly effeminate, if you know what I mean. Like, he's got his male and female, masculine and feminine. Can I speak properly tonight? I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Bear with me, guys. In my Sagittarius mug. Wow, I didn't even think about it. What a coincidence. Cool. I'm going to leave him in view. Sagittarius. All right, so Page of Cups. This guy, he's weird. He's not your normal guy. And it's a messenger. So I feel like there has been kind of, see the waves going up and down? There's been messages that have previously been up and down with somebody. Somebody watching might relate to that. Messages have been up and down, but they give you great joy. I see the yellow as positivity. I see his orange boots as the sacral chakra. Somebody you trust your gut feeling about, and you really feel like they were right for you. You like a weirdo, don't you, Sagittarius? I know I do. But anyway, so this guy's as weird enough. He's weird enough for you. And listen, when I say guy, just to clarify, you've got to apply it to your own situation. I only say guy because I am a cis woman. So apply it to your own situation. He, she, or they. They're not your normal type, if you know what I mean, but they are, because you don't really have a type. It's like, I think you just go for what you like, who you like. And with this one, you had a thing going on, but it was up and down. There was a push and pull. It was never steady, but you really felt like with your gut, with your sacral chakra, you felt they were right for you. And you felt like that they could have made rainbows come out of the top of your head if they'd have only given you a chance. But the messages and the communication between you was always slightly odd. And you found them quite hard to read, even though you really wanted the communication to go swimmingly. Sometimes it would go swimmingly, and then sometimes it would go a bit weird, and you'd be like, I don't know where I stand with this person. What are they doing right now? They seem to have totally forgotten about me, that kind of thing. I think there was someone that gave you those vibes, and you felt like, because this is in reverse, you see, I felt like the ones are going away from you, the ones of life. Only in your mind you thought that they were slipping away from you. So you put all the energy into achieving stuff. And that's fair enough. Good for you. Because you know what? It distracts you from pain. Achieving stuff is always good for a Sagittarius. We hold the bow and arrow. So we know, what we want and we go for it. And anything less isn't good enough, right? So being lonely and understanding that solitude is different from loneliness, they're not the same thing. It's really important. And I think that if you're watching this, you're someone that's mastered that. The last one you need to hold on to, clinging on to, is the heart chakra. That's the one that needs opening, the green one. I'd say get some connection with nature going on or something like that if you don't already. I work with plant essences and things, and I spend a lot of time in nature. And I'd recommend that for anyone, because our heads are up in the clouds a lot as Sagittarians, and we're very spiritual. I don't know about you personally, but I feel like Sagittarius is a very high thinking sign on the whole, whether it's a November or a Sagittarius or a December Sag. I mean, so, okay, 10 of Wands. Don't be scared of this. It doesn't look good at first. It's like I'm lugging all this crap around and it's heavy. However, you don't need to. My advice for this is always drop the sticks. Just drop the damn sticks. And choose 3, perhaps. It depends how many you can handle. But you felt like they were all flying away from you, didn't you? 8 of them. And now look. Just because you focused on your own abundance and gratitude for what you have and what you have achieved in the past, it's a case of I've done it before, I can do it again. And you can be happy. You can be adored. You know that. And even if it feels like a bit of a dry spell, look at this. You've got more than you can handle now. Opportunities coming out of your ears. Literally, you can't carry them all. You can't do them all. I like the way the boots are still yellow. They've moved from orange to yellow. Oh, hold on. No, they're the same colour. They're also orange. They're also orange. So yeah, you've got that sacral chakra, that gut feeling going on. I'm associating that as an intuitive reader with the gut feeling and knowing what's right and wrong. Trust your instincts. When it comes to these sticks, I'd recommend grabbing the green one, like this guy, because it's helping you. You grab this green one, you decided to open your heart and let people in a bit more, or do some work on your heart chakra, radiate love a bit more, and focus on your own success. And instead of everything opportunity-wise and emotion-wise and love-wise flying away from you, you now have more than what you can handle. Okay, so choose what you do want, because you're going to be bombarded with choice, Sag, in the very near future. There's no 2 ways to put it except for that. We'll give you an idea of timing in a minute. As I've already been through this. This is your soul connection fully happening, and handing each other cups of love. Can't stop staring into each other's eyes. Barefoot, therefore, don't mind being exposed. I just got another thought. People sometimes don't like feet, and especially like each other's, like a woman might not like their man's feet. They might be like, oh, he's got terrible toenails or whatever. I feel like this is somebody you really can be yourself with, and you could just sit around being your absolute self with. They say that there are 3 sides to yourself. One of them is the true self, and that's when you're completely on your own. I feel like you'll be able to be that comfortable with this person. So it's really all to do with the fact that you've decided to open up your heart chakra. You've decided to choose the green wand and not worry about the other ones, because you do well. You're successful as it is. With this, I see a cause for celebration in the near future. I know a lot of people see this as a third-party card. But to be honest with you, the way you're staring into each other's eyes, the way you guys are looking at each other, I see this as a monogamous relationship, and simply a cause for celebration. I think you might be part of the same friends group or something like that, or it could have been someone that was a friend, and you're starting to see them in a different light. But either way, You are getting a soul union, and 2022 is going to be full of blessings for you. So don't fall for this illusion that things seem to be flying away from you, because it's literally just when you start to focus on yourself, just when you start to do some heart chakra work, open your heart space a bit more for other people. I do apologise about this chair. I will change chairs for the next reading probably. Yeah, so you're getting it. You're getting everything you wanted, and of course for celebration, I would say don't let old attitudes like jealousy creep in. If you used to be a jealous person, or you are a jealous person, then try not to let that creep in, because you could create a third-party situation when there really, really wasn't one, and they only have eyes for you. They only have eyes for you, but they're quite popular. That's what I see. It's say if it's a guy, they might have quite a few female friends, and you might not be so comfortable with that. But it's time to learn to get rid of jealous feelings and become comfortable with that. Because you're going to want to have longevity with this person, and if you want that, then there has to be trust. Okay, let's get an idea of timing from the divination dice. Okay. Right, we've got Scorpio, and I see that you want to be less like Scorpio, and you want to, it could be 10 days, 10 weeks, 10, you know what, this is really weird, because earlier I was going to say, I see this being in about 10 weeks from now, and I didn't say it out loud, because I looked around at the other cards and there wasn't another 10, but you've got your other 10. So I do see this being about 10 weeks from now. It could be 10 days, it could be 10 minutes, guys, it could be 10 months, but there's 10 going on. There's Scorpio going on, and I mean, that's not a planet, that's a node. So, I mean, it could be when the moon's in Scorpio. We don't want to pay too much attention to nodes. Let's not get too complicated here. I'm not an astrologer, but obviously I pay attention to it, and I'm so sensitive to the energies. I literally just do what the planets want me to. So it's a case of that. You'll feel it when you feel it, if you just get in tune. So I'd say you could be dealing with a Scorpio. There's 3 water sign indications here, but it doesn't have to be. But either way, guys, the way Scorpio loves, the Scorpio energy coming out here, I mean, the way they love, talk about dedication. You're going to be dedicated to and treated right. This is your person. I'm so happy you got this beautiful reading, Sag. I love you guys. I've got a soft spot for you guys because I am one. And if you're cross-watching, I would watch your Venus and your Moon, maybe your Mars as well. And there, if you've got somebody in mind and you're hoping it's who I'm talking about, because that could well be this person. It all depends. It all depends. You are the only one who can decide whether to welcome them in again. But if the messages are choppy and weird, it could turn out that they learn to communicate better with you by working out your love language and start communicating with you in your love language. And that in itself is a cause for celebration. So guys, I see great love coming in for you. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe and join me on Instagram, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace, my Saggies. Bye.